Hello students, welcome to today's video. I hope you all are doing extremely well. Well, we have already started the second chapter, which is the consumer equilibrium, and we have discussed a lot of concepts from the consumer equilibrium. In our last video, we have talked about the consumer equilibrium under cardinal utility analysis for a single commodity case. So today we will take a step further, and today we will discuss consumer equilibrium under the cardinal utility analysis, but today we will be discussing for two commodity case. So the topic that we'll discuss today is the consumer equilibrium for two commodity case. For two commodity case. Well, students, we already know that what does the consumer equilibrium means. By consumer equilibrium, we mean that the consumer is using his money income in such a way to purchase various goods and services so that it yields him maximum level of satisfaction. So let me rewrite this again. Consumer equilibrium, I am just writing in short, CE. Consumer equilibrium refers to a situation in which given the money income, the consumer uses it in purchase of a good or bundle of goods in such a way so that he or she yields maximum satisfaction. Well, students, this yields mean that he or she gets maximum satisfaction. So consumer equilibrium is a situation where the consumer, given his money income in his pocket, he or she will use it in purchase of a good, that could be one good or that could be a bundle of goods, in such a way so that he or she gets maximum level of satisfaction. Well, in our last class we have concentrated on purchase of a good. That means we have concentrated on consumer equilibrium for a single commodity case. Today we will be talking about what happens when the consumer consumes not one good, more than one good. So basically in reality consumer purchases more than one good, and in such situation law of equimarginal utility is in operation. Well, students, let me tell you, if you can pause this video right here and go back to the last class where we have discussed consumer equilibrium for a single commodity case, you will observe that the marginal utility is gradually falling, and we have got a curve something like this. This was our marginal utility curve, and that was our price line, and at this point was our equilibrium point. So basically what I am talking about, that the marginal utility was gradually falling as the units consumed. Here we have measured units and here we have measured marginal utility and price. So as the units consumed were increasing, the marginal utility for the commodity gradually were decreasing. So whenever the consumer is consuming only one single commodity, at that time the law of diminishing marginal utility is in operation. But when consumer consumes more than one commodity, at that time the law of diminishing marginal utility does not operate. Instead, the law of equimarginal utility is in operation. Well, for two commodity case, the consumer is in equilibrium when the consumer is in equilibrium when the ratio of marginal utility to its price of all the commodities are equal. So let me write it, you will get it. The consumer equilibrium is when the ratio of marginal utility to price of the good, to price of the good consumed is equal for all the commodities consumed. For all the commodities consumed. So this is the main idea of consumer equilibrium for a two commodity case. That means whenever consumer is consuming more than one commodity, so that could be 3, 4, 5, 6, but for simplicity we are just taking two commodity case. So whenever consumer is consuming two commodity or more than two commodity, at that time law of equimarginal utility is in operation, and at that time the consumer will be in equilibrium at a point where marginal ratio of marginal utility to the price of the good consumed is equal for all the commodities consumed. Say suppose the consumer is consuming three commodities. I'm just giving you first example of three commodities. Okay, let's start with two commodity case. The consumer is consuming two commodity case. The two commodities could be X and Y. So for two commodity, commodity the so whenever we will find that the two ratio of marginal utilities to the price of good consumed is equal for all the commodities consumed, at that point the consumer will be in equilibrium. Thus this situation depicts a equilibrium for two commodity case where the consumer is consuming two goods X and Y, and this is the ratio of marginal utility to the price of good X, and this is the marginal ratio of marginal utility to the price of good Y, and whenever these two are equal the consumer is in equilibrium, and this thing is basically known as the equimarginal utility, where the marginal utilities, the ratio of marginal utilities to the price of that particular good are equal. So now if the consumer is consuming three commodity, for three commodity this will be something like there are three goods A, B and C. So this will be a situation for three commodity case, and for several commodity, okay, let me wipe this one. When the consumer will be consuming more than two or three commodities for several commodity, for n commodity, n is a finite number, that could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, not 1. If it is 1, then the law of diminishing marginal utility will be in operation, and we will concentrate on the consumer equilibrium for a single commodity case. So at least for 2, mu1 by p1 should be equals mu2 by p2 should be equal mun by pn. So for several commodity case this is the condition, but for now we will be sticking to this one, the consumer equilibrium for two commodity case. So for two commodity case the consumer will be in equilibrium where the marginal utility of prices of goods consumed is equal for all the commodities consumed. All the commodities here I want to mean the two commodities consumed. Well, this thing can be explained with the help of a table. So I am wiping this apart. If you want to take a note, you can rewind this video and take a screenshot while pausing the video. Well, let's start. So first we will be needing units consumed, units. So let's start it from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Let me take marginal utility of good X and marginal utility of good Y. So first two will be nil. Next I am taking 100, 80, 60, 40, 20. Now, okay, hold on. I'm assuming that the price of good X is rupees 10. So now MUX by PX, hold on, MUX by PX. What will be this? MUX by PX, first one will be nil. Now 100 divided by 10, it's 10. Then 80 divided by 10, it's 8, 6, then 4, then 2. Now let's fill up the MUY. So here I am taking from okay. First one will be nil, then 30, then 25. I am taking an interval of 5, 25, then okay. Hold on, let me take some good example that will clarify you even much more better way. Okay. 25, then 20, then 15, and then 10. So we are also assuming that for simplicity, the price of good Y is also 10. You can take any other price, but for simplicity I am just taking the price of good X and price of good Y is also 10. And this is much more a practical kind of situation. You will find in the market so many goods are sold at a same price. Say suppose a chocolate, you will get 10 rupees chocolate for a number of brands. You will get a 10 rupees chocolate from Kit Kat, Cadbury's, Milky Bar, and so on and so forth. Even if you try to go to some vegetables, you will get some 10 rupees vegetables of different kinds. You can get a brinjal, you can get a potato, you can even get an onion. So I am just taking two examples. So maybe good Y can be a Maggi, a 10 rupees Maggi packet, and good X could be a chocolate. So good X, let me give you some even more clear vision. So X could be chocolate and Y could be Maggi. So you can now clearly visualize that chocolate is also sold at rupees 10 and Maggi is also sold at rupees 10 itself. So now these are the marginal utilities of good X and marginal utilities of good Y, and here we have converted the marginal utility to the price of good X. We have found out the ratio of marginal utility of good X to the price of good X. Now let us find the ratio of marginal utility of good Y to the price of good Y. So 30 divided by 10 is 3, 25 divided by 10 is 2.5, 20 divided by 10 is 2, 15 divided by 10 is 1.5, and 10 divided by 10 is 1. Now if we look at this table, this portion and this portion only, if we compare these two, we will find there is one similarity. that there is one point where mu x divided by price of x is also equal to mu y divided by price of y. The ratio of marginal utility to the prices of goods consumed for all the commodities are equal. So look at the fifth unit for good X. And now just look at the third unit of good Y. You will see that the ratio of marginal utilities of both the commodities are equal. It is 2. So that means we can say that when the consumer is consuming 5 units of good X, this relates to 5 units, and this relates to 3 units. Yeah, 3 units. So when the consumer is consuming 5 units of good X and 3 units of good Y, the consumer attains equilibrium, because whenever he is consuming this combination 5 units of good X and 3 units of good Y, the ratio of marginal utilities for the two commodities consumed, mu x divided by price of X and mu y divided by price of Y, are equal, that is 2. See, here it is also 2 and here also it is 2. So we can say that whenever the consumer is consuming two commodities, the two commodities could be X and Y. X could be related to chocolate and Y could be Maggi, and we have assumed that the price of X and price of Y are same. And now, doing all these things, we have found out that we have also converted the ratio, found out the ratio of marginal utility to the price of the particular good, and doing all sorts of calculation, we can see that when the consumer is consuming 5 units of good X, his ratio of marginal utility to the price of good X consumed is 2, and when the consumer is consuming 3 units of good Y, his ratio of marginal utilities to the price of good consumed, that is mu y divided by price of Y, is also 2. So consumer is in equilibrium when he is consuming 5 units of good X and 3 units of good Y. This is all, my dear students, for today's video. I hope you got this concept very well, and if you feel any trouble with this concept, feel free to comment below in the comment box, and I will reach out to you as soon as possible. Till then, stay safe, stay strong. We will be meeting in our next video. Thank you.